This play is part of LA Theatre Works Relativity Series of science-themed plays. Lead funding for the Relativity Series is provided by the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, bridging science and the arts in the modern world.
This is LA Theatre Works. I'm Susan Loewenberg. For centuries, we have wrestled with how to define and categorize race. Wherever one stands on the question, the cultural influence of race is indisputable. Virtually every aspect of human identity has been tied to race, but many race-based principles have taken on a life of their own, embraced by some and considered conjecture and controversial by others. Our story this week examines one such idea through a scientific lens. A brilliant young biogeneticist named Kalima is up for a prestigious fellowship, but in doing so, she runs the risk of alienating her mother, and she must ultimately decide whether to side with her family or her findings. And now, LA Theatre Works presents Relativity by Cassandra Medley, starring Deirdre Henry, Judy Ann Elder, and Jason Ritter.
Thank you, my beautiful sun people. Thank you. Welcome to the 30th anniversary of Melanin Conference 2004. Thank you. Thank you. Today we gather once again to celebrate melanin science, the study of the miraculous properties of possessing melanin, the mental, spiritual, psychological benefits and advantages enjoyed by our people, we who are melanin blessed. Thank you. Our moderator is, of course, Dr. Claire Reed, PhD, psychotherapist, educator, author of the ever-popular Soul-Searching, Soul-Healing, among many other works, and co-executive director of the Reed Institute for Black Empowerment.
And you all know Dr. Malik Oyami, PhD, sociology, author of Black Genocide. In a moment, I will introduce, for those of you who don't know, my daughter, dedicated scientist, soul sister in the struggle and light of my life, co-director of the Leon Davis Foundation, Dr. Kalima Davis.
Excuse me, Dr. Davis. Your mother and Dr. Oyami are ready for you to join them at the conference podium.
I'll be right there, thank you. Okay, what am I gonna say? Okay. Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to Melanin Conference 2004. I come to you today with a very important announcement. The tape you will now hear was made by my dear father in 1976. Please listen carefully.
We are the new black scientists, ready to confront the difficult questions of this challenging era. We have to have the courage to ask ourselves tough questions, uncomfortable questions. And as science students, young black scientists, our commitment must be to science, period. To science. Say, for instance, if it turns out that certain hypotheses we have proposed need a re-examination in light of either new evidence or lack of evidence, well, then...
He was starting to question.
Let me give you a little educational background on our just arriving Dr. Davis. She holds a PhD from Harvard University in molecular genetics and is currently a postdoctoral research associate at the Townsend Institute, Johns Hopkins University.
Good afternoon, one and all. My apologies for being late. I had to teach this morning and my train was delayed. But as Dr. Oyami knows, I am as dedicated to my students as I am to all of you. all that aside, I come to you today with a very important announcement. I know my beloved father's spirit is with us today. It's a pleasure, as always, to be here.
Our Dr. Davis will be moderating our panel on Genetics 2004, the impact on people of color.
What if I told you that research and experimentation in genetics and cloning are affecting you right now, this very moment, as you sit here today? Think about this. Take this in. Brand new organs, new kidneys, hearts are actually being grown inside animals right now, at this very moment, people.
Are you listening? Are you taking this in? Soon, if you need a new heart transplant, you'll be able to grow your own heart.
Well, we are just starting to clone some animal tissue, emphasis on some. That is developing into actual animal organs, but it's still very, very experimental.
This new technology is potentially a breakthrough for all humanity. But just where will this bold new technology take us? Replicating organs, replicating people. What kinds of people? When was the last time we were in demand? When we were in chains? The day may come when we will be called upon to protest and fight for our survival.
Amen. People of color or melanated people possess greater quantities of the life-enhancing properties of melanin than non-melanated people. Why do we people of color excel athletically, culturally, intellectually, and spiritually?
Because melanin, located at the core of your brain in the locus coeruleus, heightens your motor function, emotional and motivational output, and psychic sensitivity.
Our Dr. Davis here will be joining our panelists every day, relating her genetic discoveries to melanin science. Right, Dr. Davis?
If it turns out that certain hypotheses we have proposed need re-examination.
Dr. Davis?
Oh, yes, exactly. Precisely.
Now, we all know what our critics claim. That bunch of so-called Federation of African Americans in Science, they want to call us racists just because we proclaim the truth.
People throughout history have been afraid of the truth, brothers and sisters. Our late founder, Leon Davis, Claire Reed, and myself felt inspired by Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. We developed our own general theory of racism and race.
Our theory explains the biological basis of white racism. We melanated people want to live, all of us, in peace with all people. Hopefully, when non-melanated people face this fact and begin to deal with the pain they have inflicted on others, then we'll be able to all live together.
You've all heard on the news this nonsense about DNA supposedly proving that each and every race is the same. Our Dr. Davis is going to hip you to why this claim is in fact nonsense. You have also heard the attacks from such so-called experts as Dr. Iris Preston.
Because they use false scientific terminology. That's why their credentials are time after time in social science or psychology, rather than chemistry and biology. Their findings don't stand up to rigorous investigation. Why does having an opposite view mean that I am being negative or being Eurocentric, young lady? Oh, that current charade taking place up in Philly. Melanin Conference Boogie Woogie. Please, yes. To think that these folks are still operating in 2004. I do chair a committee with the Federation of African Americans in Science, and yes, our aim is to mount an aggressive counter-argument and challenge, because science illiteracy is as terrible as any other kind of illiteracy. These reverse racist quacks, the whole lot of them across the country, Claire Reed and her bunch in Philly, Ken Ngozi from out in L.A., Kofi Samuel, and Cheryl Lewis Pattis, let me be blunt. Their theories are crap. Their books are crap, and the Reed Institute is crap. And you may quote me verbatim. Crap, crap, crap.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, looking out tonight at this standing room only crowd, I think about how we've kept up the struggle despite my late husband's untimely death.
And now, in celebration and gratitude, let's have a moment of silence as we pay homage to our founder, late husband of our Dr. Reed and my dearest friend, an extraordinary warrior brother, Dr. Leon Davis, dedicated scientist and gifted musician.
Crap, crap, crap. Listen to what Iris Preston is saying about us. Listen.
Keep still. I need to put these earrings on you.
Their
Turn that off.
so-called evidence.
Keep still, Mom. Do you hear me?
Their so-called findings don't stand up to rigorous investigation. Reverse racist quacks.
I'm not finished. There you go.
Ooh. Her Majesty Preston and that damn Federation of House niggas in science on the warpath, as usual.
Is that the shade of lipstick you're wearing? Where would you be without yours truly to dress you, huh? Come on now, your reception is waiting, oh queen.
But it's so frustrating. We work so very hard to be understood, and then to be just dismissed and with such contempt.
Okay, come with me. What are those articles framed on that wall?
Read. Ministries of Health.
Go on.
Malawi, Uganda, and South Africa.
And Doctors Without Borders. Gratefully acknowledge the contributions of the Dr. Claire Reed and the Leon Davis Foundation in the support of orphanages for children of HIV/AIDS victims. Keep reading, or should I pull out the letters from the kids themselves thanking you?
No. You've made your point.
Thank you very much, Mom.
Now, where's that notebook?
Oh, Mother, are you still... When are you going to toss that out? And no, you are not taking it downstairs.
Quote, scientific proof of the human soul will be carried out by Kalima Davis, age 12, dedicated to the memory of my father, Leon Davis, unquote.
Oh, look at that neat handwriting. Proof that I once wrote decipherable English, if nothing else.
Oh, if only Dad could see how you... Oh, he'd be so proud.
I found something.
Found? A new discovery? A new melanin discovery?
Well, not exactly.
There's something we overlooked? Some discovery your father... Malik, darling! Callie has found a new...
No. It's not that kind of a thing. No, it's...
Well, what is it then?
Back in 1976, Dad actually said... Are you ready? He said that if our theories need to be re-examined in light of new evidence or no evidence, then they should be.
Happy anniversary of our organization, sweet.
Oh, Malik, what a beautiful bracelet.
Will you two please go ahead and get married and get it over with? Please?
Well, speaking of going ahead, where's Omar this time?
Omar is past tense.
Oh, sweetness. Not Omar kicked to the curb, no. What happened? I had such high hopes for Omar.
Now, you're being a mother. Mother.
Omar knew his melanin science backwards and forwards. Bro knew how to come correct.
Well, what happened? When, Callie?
A while ago.
And no headlines to #1 girlfriend?
Another one bites to death. I'm just analyzing the data as I see it. Well, when the next soulmate catches up with you, hit me to the institute. Baby, you think this matching shit is too... I don't know, I should just wear my black crown.
Keep it on, and I'll take it all off tonight.
What'd I tell you? Another urgent text message. Don't tell us. You got some crucial experiment going and you gotta leave tomorrow morning. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's good news. We just conducted our very first experiment in using stem cell tissue transplants to grow new kidneys inside rats. And
Rats.
yes, rats. Rodents. One day when people are growing their own replacement hearts and kidneys, they won't mind that it all started out in rodents. Believe me.
Great. Let them email you all the results. You'll be back in a few days.
Look, I'll definitely be here Saturday to talk on genetics and health.
Yeah, you're always free to do your separate talk. But you promised your mom and me that you would join the melanin panels every afternoon. We're counting on you adding your expertise.
Do you want to have an insider working on the front lines of the latest discoveries, or don't you?
You promised, Kalima.
No. The priority is to have you right where the action is. Leave on the early train in the morning. Our panelists will be flooding our audience with gobs of information as it is.
But I can't believe the whole damn thing's gonna fall apart unless she goes running down.
I have a little gift for the queen.
Oh, darling. A beautiful shawl. Now we'll be twins.
Why she gotta go down there the second they send out a smoke signal?
Happy 30th anniversary, Mom.
I still don't see why she can't just...
Oh, Malik.
Do I have me two of the best damn beautiful, smart, feisty,
Preach it,
dynamic
baby.
women
Go
on
ahead
this
now.
side of creation, or don't I? Am I a blessed man or am I a blessed man?
Oh, wait. Before we go down, let's not wait till later. Malik, let's tell her now. Our surprise.
Tell me. What?
Our idea for your mama's new book.
Don't tell me. A biography of Dad, right? I'm right?
Something even better. A great honor to your father's memory.
What you two got cooking?
A first book by mother and daughter.
What do you mean?
Warrior Sisters in Black Science. Melanated People and the Truth About DNA, or something to that effect.
Won't it be wonderful? Oh, Malik, see there? She's finally speechless.
A book? By us?
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. You're ready to join your father and me in print.
But your readers expect you to have the book. Just you, every other year, as usual.
Little goddess, our folks will eat up a book by the two of you together. We won't be able to get them out fast enough.
Our first scientific teamwork.
Your mom critiques the racist and ethical implications of this new cloning technology.
Exactly.
And you'll challenge these latest DNA findings.
Precisely.
Terrific. The thing is, what am I to challenge exactly? The human genome is the human genome.
Of course. But we question
That ridiculous claim that there's no such thing as race.
But, well, their claim that race has no biological basis in fact is so confirmed.
Confirmed? It only seems confirmed. Of course, you don't take all that seriously as yourself, do you?
Oh, Malik, you know better than that. Callie, darling, the daughter of Leon Davis is certainly not intimidated by their claims.
Look, the other side can't have it both ways. All this stuff coming out now about how blacks have a genetic predisposition to, say, the sickle cell trait, which we've always known, or to say, for instance, Jews with Tay-Sachs disease. Come on now. Races have distinct traits.
No, those are markers, genetic markers found with more frequency in certain populations over time. That's all. But our detractors do point out that genetic markers have absolutely nothing to do with there being distinctive races.
Well, this is where we come in, with our own knowledge and our own melanin science.
Well, yes, but how do we deal with the fact that, look, anybody can find it right on the web. The genomic sequencing proves that there's more variation within groups than between the groups we perceive to be different.
Meaning exactly what?
The sequencing shows humans are all 99.9% genetically identical.
Right. And the same so-called data also proves that humans share 98% of their genes with the chimpanzee, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Seems like that 2% difference makes all the difference.
Hello. Callie, don't worry about what they claim to be evidence. You and I will write about the 1% that makes people of color different. The melanin aspect of DNA.
Melanin aspect?
Of course.
Claire, look, if Dad were alive today,
as a biologist, dealing with these findings...
He'd be so proud to see you taking over and pushing the teachings even further.
But what if? He was starting to question the teachings right before he died.
Question the who? What are you trying to spit out, girl? That your daddy was questioning the teaching? His own...
Hold up. I'm not accusing or saying that he was
Your
trying to
father and Claire and Dr. Clark and Tombe all put in a lifetime to develop our unified race theories.
Yes. Inspired by the idea of Einstein's theory of unified causation, I've been fed all this backwards and forwards.
Well, look, either you believe what you've been taught or you don't believe.
There's no need to grill her, Malik. She certainly believes what she was taught to believe.
Yeah, don't you question what I believe.
Kalima, now there's no need to talk to him in that tone of voice. Calm down, please.
The human genome has been sequenced.
We are very well aware that it's been sequenced.
The genetic similarities between the so-called races...
So-called races?
Dad himself says that if our hypothesis needs to be questioned in the light of new data, then it should be. Dad himself says this.
Of course he says that. He was a scientist. We are scientists. You say he says if our hypotheses needs to be questioned. Fine. But there is no new evidence or data found to question our conclusion.
The human genome studies can't be refuted.
The melanated aspect of DNA that makes us different also can't be refuted. The truth we were guided to by our ancestors and our mentors also can't be refuted. What is the problem here?
I'd like to just once speak to my mother without you're always having
You know what I'm
butt in-
sensing? Huh? Hesitation, hedging, like my grandmama used to say. Somebody around here speaking with a split tongue.
I am not talking to you. I'm talking to my mother.
Enough! Oh, how thrilling, how wonderful. Never mind that I insist time and time again that my revealing melanin's special properties is not meant to condemn other ethnic groups, other races. No. I have to read all this shit said about me. And now, what a pleasure to listen to the two most important people in my life bicker and insult each other. And on our 30th anniversary as an organization. Whoopee! Thanks, everybody. Thanks.
Kalima, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Malik. That was uncalled for.
Honey, I'm a bear. A big old bear. Mean old bear.
Sorry, Claire. I didn't mean to be so... I'm sorry, Mom.
Callie, it's not like you to let the other side rattle you so. What's important is to emphasize to the conference that it's the interpretation of the human genome findings that we question, not the facts. We all know the facts.
Remember our people's survival in mind, body, and spirit. That's the focus of this year's conference.
We must warn, inform our people about potential dangers of this new cloning technology, if not pursued very, very carefully.
Well, you know I'm totally with you on that.
Amen. These are dangerous times. Haven't we learned anything from history yet? We turn our backs one iota. Presto, we'll find ourselves under siege.
Or eliminated. Callie, just speak to what you believe in your heart, so that others will spread the word. It's that simple. And now, shall we go and greet our guests?
Mom, you know I don't mean to spoil the celebration.
Why are you shaking your head, Malik?
Come on, lovelies. Our public's waiting.
Callie, we both know our new book is urgently needed.
Urgently needed. Totally correct. And destined for greatness.
Leon, are you watching? We will never give up the struggle. Happy 30th anniversary.
Townsend Institute for Science Research, Johns Hopkins University. Yes, sir, I'll bring it right up. Dr. Davis, I'm running some papers upstairs.
Oh, great. Thank you. Morning, Danny.
Morning.
Have a look at these results.
Prior to insertion, the primordia transplant tissue was soaked in a solution. Move that up to here. Like so, and then... Okay. We're alone. I haven't tasted you in 2 whole days. The control group is getting weaker.
As expected, but the animals with the new growth kidneys are holding on.
Excellent. So how did the rest of your weekend turn out?
You were right. I should have taken the train last night instead of rushing back here this morning.
Plus, you missed out on a most invigorating way to start Monday morning.
Missed? Rain check?
No. Missed.
Oh, your mother. How... did she...
Yeah, as a matter of fact, benign. Totally benign.
Oh, Danny, what a relief.
Oh, yeah. Even my dad's mistress sent her prayers. Don't ask. But thanks for asking. Actually, any, post-traumatic consolation you might feel like offering would be... Oh, hey, these new kidneys excreted the insulin we injected.
Yeah, they're actually filtering the rat's blood from cloned tissue to embryonic cells to implanting viable organs, 6 days and still working.
How about that?
I know.
High five. What's this envelope?
Oh, Zioli and Simon, wedding bells at long last.
Oh, well, so her Hong Kong granny had to face up to global reality. Hello, folks. The whole world is mixing and matching, and there's not a thing you can do to stop it.
Oh, hey. I found this sci-fi place in Philly.
Cow?
Well, you're always getting me stuff, so... Ta-da! Yeah, it has all the outtakes from the original Journey to the Center of the Earth and Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh, woman! Oh, boy, you're utterly fantastic.
No, we're both totally weird.
Well, hey, we found each other. Lucky us.
Oh, so who's gonna parade into Gordon's office today?
Who cares? These interviews are just pro forma to satisfy the board. Everybody knows Gordon's boy from Caltech is replacing Gordon. Meanwhile, we're just the lowly peons. Why consult with us?
You, a lowly peon. Thanks for the text message.
Oh, anything to rescue my woman.
There I was on that stage again, paraded as the salvation of the Reed Institute for Black Empowerment. Another year. Another melanin conference. I can't keep doing this.
So what'd she say when you refused? You played your dad's tape, yes?
Oh, that morphed into absolutely nothing. Anyways, it's complicated, and I say we table this for now.
Well, you're certainly not co-writing a book with your mom. Fuck. These samples are fucked.
Rosalind's not checking the temperatures like she should be. This is terrible. And exactly why I'm looking forward to Charles's retirement. We need somebody directing this place who's willing to clean house.
We should be running this department.
Let's mutiny. You start, I'll follow.
Man, I don't envy you, tell you that.
Gee, thanks.
But, shit, you just can't co-write that kind of trash and keep a respectable career.
Stop obsessing about it.
You're not obsessing about it?
Don't make me regret confiding in you. It was a 30th anniversary party. Damn it, what would you have done?
Well, maybe a little of this.
Just stop. Get over to your station and behave. We're acting like teenagers.
Maybe you are. I was the geek in my class. So.
And stop staring me down in front of our students.
I don't stare. I gawk.
Seriously. You know how they can start speculating.
Well, what's to speculate? Some profs work together and live together.
Live together?
Half your stuff is happily residing in half my closet. Our toothbrushes happily entwined. I call that cohabitation.
Boy, you're really zinging this morning. Having too much coffee?
I have a little something for you, too. Got a front row seat.
No, not the whole series. For the whole series?
5 days of bioethics debates, man. Front row seats.
I love you.
Hypothesis or fact, Doctor?
Pardon me, I seem to have lost my way. Dr. Charles Gordon's office?
Oh, he's on the 3rd floor.
No one's out front.
You're Dr. Preston. Dr. Iris Preston.
Preston? MIT Preston?
In the flesh.
Oh, your article in the July Genetics Today was stellar.
Xenotransplantation research. The humane
alternative. Honestly, best thing they've published so far this year.
Just this year? I understand the primordia tissue transplant experiments are going very well.
Yes. We're finding that the animal's new kidneys can reabsorb salts, water, and a few key nutrients, yes.
I'm Dr. Dan McClellan.
I'm Dr. Kalima Davis.
Dr. Gordon? Dr. Preston's here. Let me take you up, Dr. Preston.
Shit.
Hey, Mom. Time for your long-distance aerobics. Start your DVD now.
Honey, I already have 25 speaking engagements to colleges from New York State to Texas. All coming from the conference. How about that? You know I'm bad.
That's wonderful. Oh, give me some of that spirit and determination and grit. Send some of it my way once in a while.
Oh, honey, please. Me? You're my role model, woman. Oh.
Keep moving, Missy.
Oh, girl, you know I hate to be up and about this early in the morning. You know I am the nightingale type.
Don't slow. Keep that heart pumping.
Well, I got other kinds of heart-pumping exercises. Better ones. Malik is my personal trainer in the morning.
No, you didn't. Listen to her. So it does get better and better over time.
Oh, honey, I'm living proof that what they say about mellow, fine wine is sure enough right. But seriously, our relationship is never as solid as it is now.
So, jump the broom. Mother, it's been like, 20 years? Why the hesitation?
Callie, don't laugh at me now, hon.
Claire, Dad would want you to. Okay? Go ahead and wed yourself to that fine wine.
Of course, you gotta hang in and do double shifts to keep that fine wine from going to vinegar. Which brings me to...
Oh, no. I know where this is leading.
You are too fine, Callie, to be out there flying solo. I can't believe there's not some young man somewhere who's not hot on your trail as we speak.
Mother, something's come up.
I'm listening.
I'll have a new lab director when I go in this morning.
Well, you always say the place needs a blood transfusion.
Checked out Iris Preston's website lately?
Oh, please, don't spoil my day. Wait. Oh, no. No!
The announcement is posted on the net. See for yourself.
You're joking.
Do I sound like I'm joking? No, keep moving, Claire. Don't stop.
Don't panic. You just tender your resignation. Move elsewhere.
Don't worry. Damn straight I'm gonna quit. Are you running? Let me hear you panting.
Oh, if this ain't a bitch, is there no escaping these people?
There she was in front of my face, trying to shake my hand.
30 years of the pleasure of that woman hounding me as though I eat Caucasian babies for breakfast. And now this.
I feel like calling in sick. Preston.
Now, you know what you believe in. Stay cool. Look, there's no need for us to panic. Malik and I'll strategize with you once you get back.
You're coming next weekend, right?
Time?
Oh, whew, whew. I was about to drop.
You'll get used to it. Call me at 7 sharp tomorrow, ready to do it all over again.
Yes, Mom. Remember now, we'll strategize your next move. Never fear. Meanwhile, stay away from Preston as much as possible till we get you out of there.
Of course.
Love you madly, woman.
Love you more. Love you 10 to the 23rd power of infinity.
Oh.
Mwah.
Mwah.
This is LA Theatre Works' production of Relativity by Cassandra Medley. Our story continues next time. I'm Susan Loewenberg, producing director of LA Theatre Works.